So I came to boot camp because I'd got to a stage where after catching COVID, had started getting really unfit. I had a bit of long COVID, so I felt like my lung capacity wasn't great, and I used to be a very fit person, and I could just see those scales kind of creeping up. So for me, I wanted to come here to get my fitness back, to get that ability there, and also that kind of faith back in myself and my own ability, and then of course to lose some weight ideally too. One of the biggest things that I've learned from my time in boot camp is that I can do so much more than I thought I could. You know, my first couple of days of coming to boot camp, you know, I could do a plank for 10 seconds and I'd start shaking. Whereas by the end of the second week, you know, I could probably, I reckon, hold it for a good 2 minutes. And I was pushing myself to places I never thought possible. And it was such a contrast between my first couple of sessions of being here to my second week. So that is one of the biggest things, my own ability and how far I can push myself, which I genuinely don't think I would have realized unless I'd come here. And I think just a bit more about nutrition and also the different types of exercises and importantly stretches, which I never do enough of, which I can do to kind of help me going forward. And I've been at other boot camps before, and I feel the best thing for me here is that you are given the ability to not only maintain results but keep going forward. You go away with that knowledge that you really need. So you are going to have highs and lows when you're here. It's a fact, it's going to happen. But that's because you're doing so much exercise and it's a different way of life. I'd say my highs have been being in a group of great people. You know, everyone's a bit maybe shy at the beginning of the week, and by the end of it, you're just the best group together. You're giving each other tips, you're spurring each other on, and it really, even if you're maybe not a people person, that camaraderie is fantastic. So that for me has been a high. Again, seeing how far I can push myself and being quite astounded by that is another massive high. And losing over a stone, that was a high. And then I would say in terms of lows, yeah, I've had a couple of them. There's been some times where you're doing a lot of exercise where you know, you almost think to yourself, can I keep doing this? Is it possible? And you might have a little bit of a wobble, and yet once you get past that wobble, you realize that you can move forward. Tough, rewarding, fun.